Brooks Congress is a collection of practitioners in all different areas, literally designed and meant to provide an avenue for connection.
The Brooks Congress, I think, has really supercharged the animal welfare movement in so many ways, and that, you can identify certainly all sorts of connections and collaborations that have come out of the friendships and the camaraderie and the opportunities for interaction that the Brooks team has created.
Brooks Congress is really a place where you can come and see folks who you might not get to see very often and share what's happening in the war room, so to speak, and not feel isolated in this work, to remind you that you are part of a team, even though many of us are working in home offices by ourselves these days. It really refills your cup and makes you remember that we are all in this together and you're not alone, and it really puts into perspective this work and why we're doing it, and that we have power together.
It is the first time since I've joined this field many years ago that I've been around such exceptional leaders in the field all in one place. I've never felt so inadequate in my career, but also so inspired. And there's so much that we miss. This is a largely remote movement. There's not always a lot of chances to get together in person because we're different organizations or different fields. But the conversations that just happen organically here, they don't happen anywhere else. I was at a table this morning with someone who's a general counsel at a large organization, someone who's doing a very different type of work, and just those people would never naturally come together. But the flow of ideas, it's a very special place. I wish we could do this more frequently, and I'm just so grateful for the opportunity to do it at all.
The synergy. I mean, it brings everybody together to talk, face to face. And I've been lobbying for a lot of years, and you can't do it over Zoom. You can do a little, but it's the interactions at the bar, it's the interactions sitting down with someone, who might have a different perspective, and just, bouncing ideas off one another. It's so crucial, and the Congress is moving animal law further.
I think Brooks Congress is always good at getting people together who are excited to talk about how to bring real interesting solutions for the animals. And specifically in the context of law, when we all get together and start kind of feeding off of each other's energy and thinking bigger and thinking more optimistically, really good things can come out of that.
Brooks Congress is doing something unique that I haven't seen yet in the animal law world. It's bringing together top professionals from several different spheres connected to animal law and policy. I'm coming from the advocacy side of things, and I don't get to, in my day-to-day work, interface with academics very often. I don't get to interface with private practitioners very often, only on a case-by-case basis as needed. But this is really allowing me to open my eyes to all of the work that is happening in different spheres outside of the one that I'm working in, day out. And that sparks all kinds of new ideas.
We're so siloed, as activists, as attorneys, as public interest folks, but the opportunity to just know that we're not alone, first and foremost, and that there's so many people doing good work that can be inspiring, because it's heavy. It's dark stuff that we do. It's so heavy. And being able to feel like you're part of something larger than just your little piece of it is incredibly rewarding.
I think the Brooks Congress does a fantastic job of bringing people who do this kind of work together in ways that allow us to push our ideas forward and challenge each other in collegial friendly ways in order to, again, make these ideas, put them in the marketplace of ideas so we can debate them, learn about what others are doing, and in general, increase our own skill set and awareness in order to do this work better.
It's really hard to put into words what can happen when many people with similar interests but different experiences and skill sets are put into the same room. There is a magic to the synergy, and it's why events like the Brooks Congress are so important to this legal community.